This felt like one of the most like magical girl anime that I've watched in a long time, and I don't think I've watched too many magical girl anime other than Madoka Magica, because that was portrayed as, you know, not the average magical girl anime, and I can assure you that's exactly what Madoka Magica was. But we're here to talk about Zenshu today. Zenshu was definitely a weird case because it's an anime about being overworked by probably one of the most overworked studios of all time, MAPPA, which is just like the pit of irony, honestly. I don't think this could have been more ironic if it tried. Crazily enough though, the animation was peak and it came from MAPPA, so it's kind of like what we expect. It's the norm for them now. And you know, since it's an isekai, or at least a quote-unquote isekai, I can't run into it like it was like buttered popcorn in a movie theater. I can't run into it like it was a steak and I was the world's best meat eater. I mean, I can't run into it like I was SpongeBob in that one scene, bro. I need it! And I gotta say, Zenshu was probably one of the best watches I've had in a long time. It wasn't up there with Frieren, but it wasn't as low as that time I got reincarnated as a spider or some other bullcrap anime that I've been watching lately. I feel like it's specific elements in this anime that make you step back and look at it kind of differently though. You can tell that this is about a girl who is overworked, a girl who is tired, but a girl who also shoulders a lot of the burden that she always has to shoulder. She's always the best person in the room, and that takes a hold of her in a different way that you never really kind of see before. It kind of has that relatability factor too, because everybody in their day-to-day life, even if you have your life on easy mode, even if you're already rich, even if you're already successful, you're still gonna go through trials and tribulations of like fighting different things in your life, whether it be relationships breaking apart, or whether it be financial problems, or whether it be your car breaking down at the most randomest of times, especially when your check just hit and that goddamn engine light comes on. God damn it! Regardless though, I feel like this show shows her problems in a different way that we've ever seen human problems before. But in this other fantasy world, as soon as this anime starts, you get the feeling that it's not normal, you know? And they paint this as a kid's show. They paint this as this anime that she's currently in, this current anime that she's currently residing in is a kid's show. The Tale of Perishing is a kid's show. Man, it sounds like Berserk on steroids, but I don't want to. The Tale of Perishing, bro? The first few moments of this anime, this cute little adorable unicorn, it's gonna blow herself to smithereens. And you're gonna try to tell me from this point on that this is a kid's show. Are we serious right now? And while I'm on the topic of this being a kid's show, I can go through every subplot and you tell me where you spot the thing that makes this seem like a kid's show. All right, let's start off with the unicorn blowing themselves up. Does that seem like this is a kid's show? Hell no. Okay, let's go back to the cultists. Yes, the cultists that are in the basement worshiping a demon lord. Does that seem like a kid's show yet? No. What about this succubus dragon that got his wings burned off from him and that's why he can't be a hero yet? Does this seem like a kid's show? None of this seems like a kid's show. I don't know who is out there showing their kid all of this bullshit. None of this. This is like this people that are saying Poppy's Playtime is a kid's game. Like, no, there is nothing about Poppy Playtime that is a kid's game. And it feels like that's the same kind of brain that we had when we went into this. Regardless of my ranting though, this anime was actually really good. I wouldn't recommend it to like an elitist, a person that watches Steins Gate, Death Note, Full Metal Alchemist, somebody like that. They wouldn't be able to understand the show on a molecular level like we can. This show was about betrayal. It was about overwork. It was about exertion. It was about shouldering everything that you know that you can't shoulder. You know, sometimes you need help. Sometimes you need to rely on somebody. And sometimes even in the weirdest places you can fall in love. And this show represented that very well. And how could I ever forget about the magical girl like transformation every time that she pulled out this balancing board for her pen and paper and then she got to work zooming like Sonic on that pen and paper, bro. And of course I cannot forget about the little ringtone like thing that they have before she goes to it every single time. Zenshu, Zenshu, Zenshu. I don't care where I'm at in my life, bro. I'm probably gonna be singing that for the rest of my days. I'm probably gonna be at my marriage and she's gonna be like, I do. And I'm gonna be like, Zenshu. This anime definitely left me on some cliffhangers and some bad moments, but when it finally wraps up, you can tell that it was really about broken relationships, broken bonds, overwork. Definitely the overwork part, which is still the most ironic thing to me. But the moral of the story is, if you have friends, if you have a circle that you can rely on, if you have people that you can really trust, it's okay to let them know. It's okay to let that burden fall to them sometimes, because you can't take everything on. You can't be that King Arthur person to shoulder all the burden sometimes. Sometimes you can, sometimes you need to, but most times, if you have help available to you, it's okay to seek that help out. And I think that's really what Zenshu was trying to teach us, and what Zenshu is really all about. Zenshu is an anime that I didn't think was gonna teach me a life lesson when I first got into it. You know, when I first got into it, I'm thinking overwork from Mappa. Is this a cry for help, bro? It's definitely harping in on that irony. It's definitely harping in on that you can't take everything on by yourself. And anime like that are sometimes most of the best anime all around. Like Steins Gate and Frieren, they're both about coping with loss, coping with the fact that it's certain things that happen around you and certain things that transgress, and you can't do anything to change that. I mean, that's literally real life. You're gonna get older, things are gonna happen. Sometimes you're gonna lose that $5 that you worked really hard to get, and sometimes your car is gonna break down just when you really don't want it to. I fucking hate my car, but that's besides the point. Things happen, things are gonna happen, and that's how life is, that's how these anime is, and that's what Zenshu, I feel like, was really trying to teach you, along with Frieren and along with Steins Gate. And I love anime like that. I regard Steins Gate as one in my top 5, so I really have a love for anime that try to teach you something at the end of the day. And some people will struggle, some people will be stubborn, some people will try to take on that mountain of assignments by themselves. Even if people are offering to help, some people are just like, nah, I got this. I'm gonna put on that cape and I'm gonna be the hero that nobody needs right now. And it's hard to really, like, I have my moments like that where I'm just shouldering everything. And it's hard to really look at your circle and be like, I need help. It's hard for that. And with this anime, it shows you that even if it's your lover, even if it's your best friend, or even if it's your mom, even if it's somebody that you really care about or don't care about, and somebody that's really just trying to help you, and you are like backing that help away from you, why? You know, go to that help, go get that help that you really need. And I feel like that's the perfect story that Zenshu was trying to teach us. Whether it becomes from modern things, like I said, your car breaking down, or you know, you need a little bit more help with those bills, you know, something like that, or if it's fighting a demon, a monster, you know, fighting a treacherous thing that nobody could think that could ever beat, you know, sometimes you just need help. And with Zenshu, I can definitely feel like they were trying to give people that lesson that sometimes everybody needs help, and it's okay to ask for it. You know, it's okay to let those burdens fall on somebody else. You know, not everybody can be Spider-Man, but if you are Spider-Man, you know, great power comes with great responsibility. But if you enjoy Zenshu, please let me know down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button, that like button, and hit the little bell to show me some extra love. And other than that, I have nothing else to say, but thank you for watching this video. Please let me know down in the comments if there's any other anime that you want me to watch. Zenshu was just such a great watch, bro. I don't know if there's a manga or anything out for it, but I would love to see how they paint the manga of a manga artist in a manga, like the complete inception of it all, you know. But I'm just weird, I don't know. But yeah, peace.